Good morning, one and all present here. I am Arabi Krishna from class 7B. Today I am here to tell some words about World Space Week. World Space Week is a holiday observed annually from October 4th to 10th in various parts of our world. It includes Europe and Asia. It is officially described as an international observance of science and technology, plus their contributions to the betterment of human life. On 6 December 1999, the UNGA, United Nations General Assembly, take a declaration that is from next year, 1980, from October 4th to 10th, we are going to celebrate World Space Week. And the selection of these two dates are very important in history of world space. On 4th October 1957, the first ever human-made satellite called Sputnik 1 launched. On date October 10, 1967, which of the day the Outer Space Treaty signing. The WSW World Space Week is the largest annual space event held in world space. And the events include government events, school activities, museum exhibitions, and planetary events worldwide. Every year, WSWA Board of Directors establish a theme for the celebration of that year event. And the theme of year 2020 was Satellite Improves Human Lives, and the theme of this year 2021 is Women in Space. According to UNA, the selecting of themes is held in Unispace Plus 50, the gathering of space leaders in historic way. Unispace Plus 50 is going to promote a collaboration between spacefaring and emerging space countries and help activities to explore planets. Thank you and have a great day.
Good morning to all. Myself Shyam from 7B. Today I am going to tell about the invention of telescope. Before the invention of telescope, people thought that the earth was invisible and all the planets are revolves around the earth. But the Copernicus, the great scientist, tell that no, that's not true. All the planets are revolves around the sun. But no one agreed with the Copernicus argument. Before Galileo Galilei invented the telescope on 1608 on October 2nd. After the invention of telescope, the Galileo Galilei said that Copernicus was true. Thank you.
Good morning, friends. Today I am talking few words about how Earth rotates around the Sun. Rotation is the movement of the Earth on its axis. The movement of the Earth around the Sun in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. The axis of the Earth, which is an imaginary line, make an angle of 66.5 with its orbital plane. The plane formed by the orbit is known as the orbital plane. Thank you.
Of class 7. Today I am going to give a demonstration on how lunar eclipse occurs in our solar system. Moon is the natural satellite of our Earth. It revolves around the Earth. Moon do not have self-illumination. It only reflects the light of the Sun. This is our Sun, the Earth, and the Moon, and all our planets. While the revolution around the Earth, there are instances where the Earth comes between the Sun and the Moon in a straight line, which creates a shadow behind the Earth. During the full moon time, the Moon enters into the Earth's shadow, which gets partially or fully covered in Earth's shadow. and we cannot see the moon till it moves out from the Earth's shadow. This phenomena is called lunar eclipse. It occurs 2 to 5 times a year. Thank you.
The first woman in space, Valentina Tereshkova, blazed a trail for the many female space flyers who would follow. Tereshkova, a Soviet cosmonaut, was selected from more than 400 applicants to launch on the Vostok 6 mission June 16, 1963. She was 26 at the time. Valentina Tereshkova is a member of the Russian State Duma, engineer and the former cosmonaut. She is the first and youngest woman to have flown in space with a solo mission on the Vostok 6 on 16th June 1963.
I am SNEHAGIRI, Standard 7B. Today I am going to tell you about the uses of moon, the brightest and largest object in our night sky. The moon makes Earth a more livable planet by moderating our homes. Planets ruling on its axis, leading to a relatively stable climate. It also curves time, creating a rhythm that has guided humans for thousands of years. Moon is a natural satellite of the Earth. Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on Moon during Apollo 2 mission in 1969. Moon revolves around the Earth in a defined orbit. It does not have its own light. However, it reflects the light of the sun. For this reason, it is looking gloomy in the sky. If there is a lunar eclipse on the Earth, then the solar system will occur on the Moon. Only 59% of the Moon is visible from the Earth. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy Jovi from 7A and this is a still model of Chandrayaan 2. If you might wondering what is Chandrayaan 2? Chandrayaan 2 is the second lunar mission developed by Indian Space Research Organization after Chandrayaan 1. It also included lunar orbiter, Vikram lander and Pragyan lunar rover, which were all developed in India. It was launched on 22nd July 2019. It was meant to be a soft landing on the moon, but unfortunately the rover and lander part malfunctioned at the final moment, which resulted a crash landing on the moon. But it doesn't mean the whole project was a fail, because the orbiter part of the mission was functioning normally. After 2 years of setback, the different parts of instruments on the board is giving information about the moon and its environment. Chandrayaan 2 was a great achievement of ISRO. I am concluding my words. Thank you.
Hi friends, myself Parvati S. Nair from Standard 7B. Today I am saying a few words about asteroids and meteoroids. Asteroids are small rocky objects, much smaller than a planet. If it is 1 meter in diameter, it is an asteroid. We can see asteroids between Mars and Jupiter. Asteroids have small craters. Asteroids orbit the Sun and are larger than a pebble-sized object. Next I am saying about meteoroids. Meteoroids are also rocky objects. If it is 2 millimeter in diameter, it is a meteoroid. The meteoroid is smaller than an asteroid. They have big craters. From smaller meteoroid, 90% mass is lost. A meteoroid is a small piece of a comet and an asteroid. I am concluding. Thank you.